You might remember that about 2 months ago, we uploaded one of the only rants you'll ever find on our channel, and it was titled, "Car Payments Are Not Okay."
And in it, I told my sister Jackie, who was considering going to a dealership and getting a car payment, that car payments are not okay, even though everyone around her is telling her that. I'm telling her not to. And I challenged her to come on our live show and we could discuss her finances and see what the best option for her is for transportation to get from A to B.
We are happy to report that yesterday, Jackie bought her first car for a mere $1,000.
Go Jackie.
Yay.
But she lives on the literal opposite side of the country, so we can't have her here to share her experience, but what we can do is ask her a few questions over video.
So Jackie, our first question for you is, what kind of car did you end up buying and how do you like it so far?
I bought a 1995 Toyota Camry with just over 200,000 miles on it.
So you paid $1,000, but how much did you actually have saved up?
I had roughly about $3,800 saved up and decided that I just wanted to buy something cheap that would get me around town right now, and we found it for $1,000. Spent $200 on licensing and an oil change and some stuff, and then insurance, but it feels really great to not have spent all my savings that I've been working on saving for the last couple months. It's nice to know that I can continue to save about 75% of my income and have a vehicle already.
Could you tell everyone at home what were some of the selling points of the car and what were the known issues with it?
Some selling points for this car for me were that, one, it is a Toyota Camry. Everyone I talked to right before I got it was, I had a Toyota Camry, it lasted me 300,000 miles, or, that car was a dream to me, and I don't ever know why I got rid of that thing. And I can keep saving and upgrade my car like we planned. There were a couple known problems, the oil leak, but he said it wasn't anything more than a quart. An oil change, everyone I talked to said that was okay. I only spent $1,000 on it, so the things that were wrong with it, I'm able to fix. The sunroof was sealed shut because it had a leak, and there's a small leak in the trunk, but it wasn't soaking wet in the trunk. So these are all things that I feel like I could have fixed and invested a little bit more money into it for such a great deal.
And how many cars did you look at before you ended up with this one?
I didn't actually look physically at very many cars. Mostly I emailed and I texted and I called people left and right. My area, my town that I'm in, is so small that there were few and far between close enough to me. So when this car came along, I planned it, and we just, I happened to have the day off and I had a buddy that could go with me, so we just went up and it actually worked out really great.
And last but not least, how did the transaction go? We know that this was new to you and you were a little worried about it. Was it easier or harder than you thought?
The transaction actually went a lot better than I expected. I was expecting the worst, obviously, and the guy was really nice. He actually went across the street with me to the title place. We switched it all right there, did a cash transaction, and it was really great. He actually helped me put my new license plate on it. The only problem I almost ran into was in Washington. You have to be a Washington resident to register a car. However, since I'm enrolled in school, they allowed me to sign a waiver, so that was a really close call. We were, me and this guy were in the title place, and neither of us actually had a Washington license, but it ended up being a really great process, and now I could probably flip cars.
So there you have it, a car that will get you from A to B for $1,000. And she has the money in the bank if something were to go wrong, and if nothing does go wrong, she will be able to sell it probably for what she has into it as long as she drives it. She'll never lose money on this car as long as it doesn't completely die. At the very least, if she can even get 2 or 3 months out of the car, she'll be ahead of the game. She'll have done better than if she had gone to the dealership and gotten a car payment for $200 or $300 a month. So congratulations, Jackie. We're very proud of you, and thank you guys for watching. And we will see you Tuesday for Valentine's Day show.
Yes.
All right, bye guys.
Bye.